Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bajan and this is my account, SoCal Expeditions. If you haven't already, please hit that red subscribe button. You can stay up to date with all the future videos, and please give this video a thumbs up because that helps me share the content that I make with other people, which gets me more views, which makes me want to make more videos. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about 10 things that I like about the Vagabond Outdoors Drifter. So I already went ahead and I popped the top for the Drifter. That way we can go inside and take a look at all the things that make it so awesome. Now, if you haven't seen my past video that talks about the Drifter, then you haven't seen the whole bed build out that there is, and you haven't been able to witness just how awesome inside of here is. This is pretty much a livable home. This is livable for me, and plenty of other people would think this is enough space to be able to spend your time. Now, I do wish a couple things were different in the bed layout situation, but I'll be addressing those in the future. However, for the most part, I'm very happy with how the interior has functioned for me. So the first thing that I really enjoy about the Vagabond Drifter are the windows. Now, you have 3 different layers. I'll start with this side. This is the protective layer up. This means that it is complete blackout in here. You are the furthest away from the elements that you can be. You have 2 layers protecting you from any wind coming in, and you definitely stay warmer when this layer is up versus the clear layer. Now, the clear layer is the second layer, and this is perfect for when it's inclement weather. A lot of campers don't offer this. I think 4-Wheel Camper does this, and I think that's about it. But the clear layer is amazing because it can be raining outside and you can still see outside and get all the light. So I am a big fan of the clear layer being here. And on the back window, you are able to unzip the window. So that layer can come down and now you can fully see outside. That is awesome to me, that you can have so much airflow just from the top 3 windows. So to recap, you have outer layer, clear layer, no CM mesh. And then on the back, you have a covering layer, just like the sidewalls here. And then you have the mesh that can be unzipped. So windows, number 1 thing I love. So my second favorite thing about the Vagabond Outdoors Drifter is the build quality. Just look at the job that they have done. Everything is welded extremely nicely. It's sealed nicely. It's a 2-piece design. The tent is beautiful. The stitching on it is amazing. No leaks. It's just appreciation for build quality and the use of hinges that can be purchased at a regular store. So none of these are proprietary parts like some of the other camper companies. If this broke down on a trip, you'd probably be able to fix it. So build quality, build quality, build quality. I am so enthusiastic about the job that Vagabond Outdoors has done ensuring that these campers are built extremely well. The third thing that I love about the camper is the ability to insulate the inside easily. Now, insulation is important for a bunch of different reasons. You can stay warmer, you can stay colder, you can keep your fridge temps colder. There are tons of things that you can do with insulation and that make it such a beneficial thing. But the ability to add insulation from the factory, you can have Vagabonds do it, you can do it yourself. Just a huge selling point to me, and it's very easy to add insulation itself. If you look at that bare bones Vagabond Drifter, I'll see if I can find a picture and throw it in right here. You can see how you can cut a little rectangular panel and throw it up against the sides and it's good to go. The fourth thing that I love about the camper is the solid roof and solid walls. I have no windows, and I'm really happy that I don't have any windows. The reason being is because every time that I've had a camper with windows, it's just created more area for air to come in and for it to get colder throughout the night. Solid roof. Solid roof is amazing because I don't have light coming through it and I can mount things on the roof very easily. I have roof racks up there, solar panels, L-track on all the sides and the roof, and I'll be also cutting a hole for a fan coming pretty soon, so maybe I'll make a video installing a fan on the roof of the camper too. Solid walls, solid roof, huge bonus to me. My 5th point kind of ties in with my 4th point, and that's the ability to upgrade the camper. So you can add whatever you want very easily. So how I was talking about how I want to add a fan. It's not very hard for me to add a fan, you know. I just cut a foot or a square hole that's 12 inches length, 12 inches width, and you're good to go. Adding L-track, very easy for me to add L-track. I just went ahead and drilled through the side of a camper. Adding an awning, it wasn't very difficult to add an awning. Just make some brackets and then drill the awning brackets inside of there and then mount the awning to it. L-track on top, roof rack, easy to throw those things on. Having aluminum for the side is easy to drill into and also very easy to add things to. Electrical wise, you'll have your own little section here that you can add whatever electrical stuff that you want. You can see more electrical stuff over there. And even when it comes to building the bed out, it's very easy to do. Once you have the camper on, you can add these little upgrades left and right, and all of a sudden you'll be fully modding out your drifter. My 6th point is the wiring channel. That's one thing that I really love, is how clean all the wires are. Now this is where the bed platform comes out onto, and I'll sit on here. However, underneath, this is where all the wires are ran, and I'm trying to pull one out right now. Hopefully you can see that. But all the wires are ran along the underside of this strip of metal around the entire camper. I love having the wiring channel, and you can't see all the wires that are running around. If you could see all the wires, that would probably give me OCD, and I would figure out a way to at least put it through a wiring loom. But putting the wiring channel there, amazing, great idea. The 7th thing that I like about the Drifter is the weight of it. Now, this entire unit itself weighs around 340 pounds. At least mine does when I bought it. So now it might weigh just a little bit more because of the L-track and the roof racks up top. However, it is still pretty lightweight. Comparing this to an alu cab is much heavier. I don't want to pull the exact weight number because I don't remember it. However, I think I do. I just don't want to get quoted wrong. And I know 4-wheel campers weigh 800, 850, all the way up to 1,100 pounds. So this is definitely lighter than both of those units. I know a Go Fast camper is a little bit lighter than the Vagabond, and the weight isn't as up high. However, I think that's a trade-off that I'd be willing to make to have this unit instead of a GFC. For the most part, 340 pounds, driving, daily driving, long trips is fine. You don't feel it really daily driving on the highway. On longer trips, when crosswind starts, that's the time that you're gonna feel it the most, and you can start to sway left and right in your lane. So quick side note, I've done a lot of wheeling, and having the camper on definitely makes wheeling a little bit harder, but not impossible. My truck is lifted a little bit higher than I would like it to be, so I do feel a little bit more top heavy, and you know, I'm not just fully comfortable taking this thing and going and doing Hell's Revenge, because I was in Moab and I really wanted to do it, but I didn't have a spotter and I just knew better than that. So does it make it top heavier for wheeling? Yes, absolutely. It does make it top heavier. You do get more scared, butt pucker goes up. When weight shifts to one side very rapidly, scares the hell out of you. The 8th thing that I really like about the camper is the wedge design. Now, if you've seen my last camper that I had, which was a flip pack, you know, that one flipped all the way forwards over the front of the truck. Now, since this is a wedge design, that means I can have the wind coming into the wedge and going either over the top or right in the bottom between the roof and the camper. This means that I can sleep in a lot windier of situations without waking up. And the tent material is very taut on the sides, so I'm not waking up by the flapping of the tent material, which was a huge problem in all the rooftop tents that I used to have, as well as just regular ground tents and some of the other campers that I've heard. So very happy it's a wedge design and the tent material is tight, and that way it's not flapping all night long. The 9th thing that I like about the Drifter is the fact that it's transferable. Did you know that a Drifter from a 1st gen Tacoma will fit a 2nd gen, which will fit a 3rd gen? And if it's a 5-foot bed one, that also fits a Gladiator and a Nissan Frontier. And the only thing that really changes is the tailgate seal. So when I bought this was off a 2nd gen, so I changed the tailgate seal and that's it. So you can have your 2nd gen Tacoma with the Drifter and decide to upgrade to a 3rd gen and just swap over the camper, as long as the truck bed size length is the same. If you change the truck bed size length, then of course you're going to need a different camper unit for yourself, but for the most part you can throw this on any mid-sized truck that has a 6-foot bed and it'll fit. except a Honda Ridgeline, because that would be a disgrace. And the last thing that I love about it is the ability to have the bed platform fully deployed while standing. Now that doesn't sound awesome, but imagine if you had two people and one of them needed to pee in the middle of the night. You can imagine it's a lot easier to just jump off over here versus asking that other person to move so you could get out. And that wraps up the 10 things that I love about the Vagabond Outdoors Drifter. Hope you guys enjoyed the video walk around of the Drifter. I know I don't spend too much time in here anymore. That's with school and everything going on. I got all my stress acne from school and my tests. So I hope that I can create more content for you guys soon, and hopefully these solo trips that I do are going to be really fun. I've never done solo backpacking. I've done a lot of solo traveling, and I prefer solo traveling as of right now, but I am excitedly nervous to see where solo backpacking takes me. So hopefully we can get up into the mountains for a trip this weekend, if not the next couple weekends coming up. So we'll see where it goes. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out, stay healthy, and God bless you.